What's up, hungry people? Felicia here with a continuation of my favorite food series of Fictional Feasts, where I taste test your favorite foods from TV shows, games, movies, and more. Futurama has been one of my favorite TV shows since I was like 12 years old, so I thought it would be appropriate to make one of the foods that I've always wanted to taste for myself. Today, we're blasting off to the future. Taste test some of the tastiest tidbits in the entire universe. Discovered on an M-class planet during a mission to find roddenberries, Popplers quickly became the most popular snack on Earth, thanks to some help from Fishy Joes.
Boys, this is your lucky day. I'm Joe Gilman.
Wow, you're some guy who eats at Fishy Joe's?
Hell no! I am Fishy Joe. I've got a fast food franchise on every planet in the known universe, except McPluto.
However, it is quickly discovered that Popplers are not only alive and intelligent, they are the infantile version of Omicronians from Omicron Persei 8. And it wasn't until Lrrr and Unda promised to eat one human for every Poppler consumed, that would be 198 billion, that the consumption of Popplers finally came to a halt. Even in the 31st century, there aren't even that many humans in the entire universe, let alone on Earth. So the result was a ban on selling Popplers, no matter how delicious they are.
Good news, everyone!
Making Popplers at home is easier than stopping the space-time continuum from collapsing in on itself. And without all the moral quandaries that come with eating a sentient being. As always, you can find a link to this recipe with the ingredients and step-by-step instructions down in the description below. Don't forget to flip that sub button to join the fastest growing foodie community on YouTube. I definitely didn't just make that up or steal it from Danny Gonzalez. Now let's head up to the kitchen and get to cooking. Let's start by grabbing a large plastic containment module and add in our whole peeled shrimp, flour, garlic powder, cumin, spicy tahini, onion powder, smoked paprika, and celery salt. Give the baggie a hearty shaky shake. The key here is to get all of the shrimps sufficiently covered in the flour to absorb any excess liquid that the shrimp might have been holding on to. I used thawed shrimp that had been shelled and the tails removed for these Popplers. Next, we'll grab a bowl of cornflakes, which will give our Popplers a scaly appearance. And then we'll grab some eggs. Get those eggs nice and whisked. And then I use my fingers to crunch up the cornflakes a bit. The smaller pieces will adhere to the shrimp better. You don't want the cornflakes to be totally powder, but you also don't want a bunch of huge flakes. These will fall off and burn. We're looking for a nice medium-sized flake. Then we can go ahead and grab one of these shrimpy boys and give it a good dab into the eggs. And then immediately toss the egg-coated shrimp into the cornflakes. I pressed and flipped the shrimp around in the cornflakes to make a nice thick crust. I don't know about you, but these are already looking like Popplers to me. The next step is to pop the Popplers into some hot oil. Shrimp cook super quickly, so you're looking at maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute per side for the best and crispiest results. Just look at that crispy crust. Even Scruffy the janitor would be impressed.
Who are you?
Scruffy, the janitor?
I've never seen you before.
I've never seen you before neither.
These shrimp Popplers are probably the closest thing you'll get to the real deal. Hear me! Hear me! Stop eating Popplers! Stop eating them with the honey mustard sauce! Stop eating them with tangy sweet and sour sauce! Stop taking advantage of the money-saving 12-pack! Hang on, what's this? My shrimp Popplers seem to have grown. Wait, did this shrimp just dock? Sentience aside, these tasty Popplers deliver all the crispy, crunchy goodness that you would expect from Popplers. Better eat them all before they can signal to the Omicronians what our position is. 2020 is messed up enough. Oh? Popplers have been a bucket list item for me since I started my journey into fictional feasting. But I need your help to decide on what recipe I should cook up next. Send me your suggestions for your favorite fictional meals down in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this new format endeavor that I'm testing out. Part of the reason why I haven't posted in a while, aside from just everything happening in the world, is I wanted to get my background nice and finished for you guys. So if this style of video is something that you would like to see more of, don't forget to flip that sub button and ring the dinner bell so you can be notified of my latest recipes and foodie adventures that I post almost every week. I hope you all enjoyed, and death by snoo snoo!